Ok, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero ese amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. On the hill here today, Tylor Megill.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. And that's way high. So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Lindor snags it. And there's one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Aaron Judge.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit, takes ball one. Megill, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. The 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one way inside.
Ball, that's out.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Volpe flying around third and headed home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Man at first with one gone. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
He's struggled to make contact lately. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5. Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying. And out of here. A 2-run shot. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
36, catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Moved to first, and he's back in there. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
That's out.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Chisholm, the runner at second with one away. Up and
That's
in,
ball 2.
and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Ripped into right field, base hit. Now a long throw home. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. But he's back in time. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. On the ground to third. The throw to second. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Luis Gil. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now, Francisco Lindor. First offering, and it just misses.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
That one missing inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Jesse Winker, 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Heel, a former Rookie of the Year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. 1 down, base is empty.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down
2
and in.
balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Just outside, and now it's 3-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And here it comes. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Tyrone Taylor.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Slider for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, 2nd inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez matched a homer in his last game. McGill back to work. And it's fouled away. Dominguez in his 2nd season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. That one in there across the letters. One out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. One down, base is empty. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right through there for a strike. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. The 0-1. And ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. There's a swing and a miss.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ball 1.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Pete Alonso in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two outs. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and knock your cards out. Don't push it up and lose the money. All your cheaters won't impress me. Those pocket queens and closet ace.
And a pitch. On the outside corner. And it's 0-1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team.
Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. RBI single his last time up. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
2-1.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Move to second. Dives back. He's out.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso brings it in, and there's two down.
Now batting, designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Stanton now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-0. Singy, that's 449 career homers, and it ties him with both Jeff Bagwell and Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, you just named a pair of Hall of Fame players, so I think we know where he's headed after he retires. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with two away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees, and he's already singled in this game. That's in there.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. Two outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And that's in for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
There's the strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
On the ground, LeMahieu tosses to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two down, bases empty. Kevin Parada up now for the Mets, looking for his first big league hit right here. There's the strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Paul Blackburn.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
DJ LeMahieu will get things going. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Frankie Montas getting ready to go. The pitch to LeMahieu. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. His 13th home run of the season. It's 6-0.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. Blackburn, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Strike 2.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Misses outside. Ball 1. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. And that one hit to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Spits the plate. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs. That's to third. Fair ball. Bellinger around second, on his way to third. The throw in. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And Judge spoils that one. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Two on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Judge waits. Good eye right there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. here at Citi Field. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Winker batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
The count.
The other way, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That's to third. A dive. He's got it. The throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. Just missed. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Caught him looking for the K. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 6 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Blackburn back to work. There's the strike. Stanton, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that skips into there.
Strike.
And the next pitch is way outside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Hoagie just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball inside.
Tap foul at the plate. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells will hit next. 1 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Lindor right there to make the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 6 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic,
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. That one just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next offering upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 away.
Now batting left fielder, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Inside.
That's inside.
1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Heel ready to fire now.
Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's the strike, and the count is 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Mauricio, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger drifts towards it. And that'll do it. Mets leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back now with the Subway Series. Now it's going to be DJ LeMahieu. Outside low. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Huascar Brazoban preparing to come on if needed. Nunez also throwing. And another ball.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And a strike there to LeMahieu. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting left fielder Jason.
So digging in,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. He's already homered here in this one. That one
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
And it's 1-0. Ground ball right side, and that's a foul ball. Fouled off to the right. LeMahieu gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging. And the runner holds.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Misses
Oh, that's inside.
And that's ball 1. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, a short could be 2. To Mauricio for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 6 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Swing and a miss, strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Just missed. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Lindor swings through that one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Winker in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And there's a foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. Going, gone. A solo shot. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 7-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Paul Blackburn departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here is Aaron Judge. And there's a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
One down, bases empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
So first and second with 2 outs. At the plate, Austin Wells, 1 for 3. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's
1 ball,
outside.
1 strike.
That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score easily. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And a ground ball to first. Alonso takes it himself. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mets nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Hill.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Juan Soto. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Inside, just missed. Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lined into left center, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now here is Mark Vientos.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Volpe sizes this one up. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Foul ball. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Soto leads off first with one away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the run out of scoring position.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He is struck out and he is walked. First pitch swinging.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the seventh. High in the air, out to right. Judge moving under it, squeezes it, and the inning is over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mets nothing. We go to the eighth, and the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Nunez back to work. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just missed.
That ball went out.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Parada gathers, throws to first, throws it away.
Now batting first base.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Paul Goldschmidt now. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Pickoff move to second. Dominguez back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Line drive. Base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony
And
Volpe.
now here is Anthony Volpe.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Late swing fouled off. And that one fouled off. Move to second.
He's safe.
That's out to center field. He's got it. One down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Dedniel Nunez gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Huascar Brazoban on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
It's Aaron Judge now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Inside, almost got him. Goldie at second, Bellinger at first, one gone. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Judge rips that one. This one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. One run is in. He's in there. It's 11-0.
now batting designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Still only one out here in the inning. This one in the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Butto appears to be getting loose. Minter, the lefty, warming up as well. Man at second.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
but kept close. Got him swinging.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Chisholm now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the dirt. And he grounds one to the right side. Alonso steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Hill, a tall lefty. He features a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. And now
Outside,
1
that's a ball.
and 2. Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. His home and away splits there. Ball 1 to Taylor. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one lifted in the air, left field. That gets down for a hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
One down. And here is Kevin Parada.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Taylor leads off first with 1 away. In the air out towards right center. Judge getting an angle on it. And there's 2 down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ball one there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mets strand one. They trail in this one 11-0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And the batter now, Austin Wells.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Runner at first with no outs here. And he chases that one below the zone.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And it's even up.
That's a ball.
That one missed.
1 strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where...
And a swing and a miss, and that is that. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 11 and the Mets nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Luke Weaver.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 in this one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Wells makes the grab, one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Soto stands in now and watches strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And takes low for ball one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
So last chance for the Mets. Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. That one hammered left field. Going back. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time my laces, I scale the mountains.